Hello, GrowSpark Elevate You community. Welcome back to our channel where we dive into the best books that can help you grow, spark your creativity, and elevate your life. Today, we have an incredible book to discuss. Switch: How to Change Things When Change is Hard by Chip Heath and Dan Heath. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest videos. Now let's jump into the fascinating world of change management. Overview of Switch. Switch is a remarkable book that explores the psychology and mechanisms behind making successful changes, whether in personal life, business, or society. The authors, Chip Heath and Dan Heath, bring a unique perspective to the concept of change by breaking it down into three key components: the rider, the elephant, and the path. These metaphors represent the rational mind, the emotional mind, and the environment in which change occurs, respectively. The rider: direct the rational mind. The rider represents our logical and rational side. It's the part of us that plans, analyzes, and strategizes. The Heath brothers emphasize that for change to happen, the rider needs clear direction. They introduce the concept of finding the bright spots, focusing on what's working and replicating those successes. This positive approach helps in overcoming the inertia that often accompanies change. One compelling example from the book is the story of Jerry Sternin, who worked with Save the Children in Vietnam. Sternin identified the bright spots in malnourished villages, where some children were healthier despite similar conditions. By replicating the successful practices of these families, Sternin was able to bring about significant improvements in child health across many villages. This story highlights the power of focusing on what works and directing the rider towards clear, actionable steps. The elephant: motivate the emotional mind. The elephant represents our emotional and instinctive side. It's the part that feels, reacts, and drives much of our behavior. The Heath brothers argue that for change to be effective, the elephant needs to be motivated. This means appealing to emotions and creating a sense of urgency or desire for change. One poignant example is the story of John Stegner, an executive who needed to convince his company to overhaul its purchasing processes. Instead of presenting dry data, Stegner dramatized the waste by stacking hundreds of work gloves, all different but serving the same purpose, in the company's boardroom. This visual and emotional appeal moved the executives to take action. The elephant, when motivated, can power through challenges and sustain change efforts. The path: shape the environment. The path represents the environment and the external factors that influence behavior. The Heath brothers stress that shaping the path can significantly facilitate change. This involves tweaking the environment, building habits, and rallying the herd's social influence. An interesting case study from the book is the 1% milk campaign. To combat obesity, researchers needed people to switch from whole milk to low-fat milk. By simply changing the environment, placing 1% milk at eye level in grocery stores, they saw a substantial increase in low-fat milk consumption. This example illustrates how small tweaks in the environment can lead to big changes in behavior. Overcoming obstacles. Switch doesn't shy away from addressing the obstacles to change. The Heath brothers provide practical strategies for overcoming these barriers. For instance, they discuss the concept of shrinking the change, which involves breaking down the change into smaller, manageable steps. This approach makes the change less daunting and more achievable. They also emphasize the importance of building habits and routines that support the desired change. By making the new behavior automatic, it reduces the reliance on willpower, which can be easily depleted. Success stories and practical applications. The book is filled with numerous success stories and practical applications that bring the concepts to life. From improving public health in developing countries to driving corporate change in large organizations, the principles outlined in Switch have been successfully applied in various contexts. One notable success story is that of Robin Waters, a former vice president at Target. She used the principles of directing the rider, motivating the elephant, and shaping the path to transform Target's image from a low-end retailer to a stylish, affordable brand. Her story is a testament to how the concepts in Switch can be leveraged to drive significant change in any organization. Final thoughts and takeaways. Switch is more than just a book on change management. It's a guide to understanding human behavior and leveraging that understanding to drive successful change. The Heath brothers have crafted a narrative that is both engaging and informative, filled with insights that are backed by research and real-world examples. The three-part framework of rider, elephant, and path provides a comprehensive approach to change that addresses both the rational and emotional aspects of human behavior. This holistic approach makes it easier to implement and sustain change in any area of life. In conclusion, Switch: How to Change Things When Change is Hard by Chip Heath and Dan Heath is an invaluable resource for anyone looking to make lasting changes. Whether you're a leader trying to drive organizational change, an individual looking to adopt new habits, or someone who wants to understand the dynamics of change better, this book offers practical advice and compelling insights. If you're ready to take the next step in your journey of growth and transformation, we highly recommend grabbing a copy of Switch. It's available in both physical and digital formats, so you can choose the one that best suits your reading preferences. Before we wrap up, remember to subscribe to our channel, GrowSpark Elevate You, for more book reviews, self-improvement tips, and inspirational content. Hit the like button if you found this review helpful, and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check the description box for a link to purchase Switch: How to Change Things When Change is Hard. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.